Good morning, Captain. It is December. This is Ass Dogfish. It is 9:44 in the morning where we're shooting this, which is why I'm having beer for breakfast. Not just conceptually, but actually. This liquid is our beer for breakfast, our winter seasonal, made with coffee, applewood smoked barley, chicory, milk sugars, maple syrup, and the piece de resistance, local scrapple. It's a bit of a truth serum. It's going to help me answer these questions that you guys have sent in for me. Fire away, Tim. Question came in from Tucker Rotes. How does a beer go from a concept at Dogfish into a wide distribution? How do we decide what we're going to do next? Awesome question, Tucker, because it's one of the proudest processes at Dogfish that I just love, because it's absolutely grassroots and beautifully democratic, because all we do is kind of do R&D batches, throw them on tap at our tasting room here in Milton, or at our R&D Brew Pub in Rehoboth, open year-round for lunch and dinner. That's where we do our experimentation. And if beer lovers make a pilgrimage and come see us and try our Brew Pub exclusives or funky stuff that we have on as one-offs in our Milton tasting room and tell us that they dig it and go on Untapped and write nice things about it, or Beer Advocate, we watch all that stuff, including the pace at which the beer sells out, and we say, yep, that's one that we really believe in. Another one for us is our whole raison d'etre is to go on our own exploration of goodness, not to follow other brewers' paths. And that sort of fearlessness has led to the first dark IPA in America with India Brown Ale, first double IPA with a 90-minute, first bottle Berliner Weiss with fruit, Festina. So for us, new beers that you see coming from us are beers that we try really hard to make sure are super off-centered and are something that are all our own. So our buddy Steve Lackenhauser asks for some teasers, more info on Dogfish Head Brewings and Eats 2.0, our brand new brew pub in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. So if you're visiting our original location in Rehoboth, it's going to be an absolute Disney for beer, spirits, and food lovers. By next summer, we'll have Dogfish Head 2.0, brand new building built. We'll still, of course, have Chesapeake and Maine, our seafood restaurant that's open year-round on one side. Even while we're working on 2.0, our current brew pub will be open the whole time. We think 2.0 will open sometime around April or May of 2017 for some cool off-centered features. We will be totally revamping the brewing system so we can do even more R&D down there in Rehoboth. We'll be totally revamping a brand new little pimped out distilling system. So we'll really be experimenting to even a bigger degree with distilled spirits in that building, the way we've been doing in downtown Rehoboth since the last 14 years when we opened one of America's first craft distilleries down there. Another feature that I super duper love is if you come visit our Milton campus and you see our OCC, our packaging building, the windows, I wanted them to look like the bubbles of the beer, because that's the building that the beer gets carbonated packaged in, and there's all these different sized bubble windows on that building. We're bringing that design element into 2.0. We've designed with our good friends at Digsaw Design in Pennsylvania and Lighthouse Construction a perfectly round banquette booth. So you literally sit in a round cylinder with your friends to eat and drink your beers, and it really acts as like a really private capsule so you can hear each other well and literally hear the bubbles in your beer as they're coming up towards your skull. Question from Jay Shashkovsky. He loves the new 60-minute cans, especially said just how vibrant and fresh they taste. I think the question was, are more beers coming in cans, or what was it? Is a Pilsner going to come in the summer next year? No, a Pilsner is not going to be coming in cans in the summer next year, but additional delicious Dogfish Head beers are going to be coming next year. We are super excited to be announcing that our Flesh and Blood, our 7.5-ish ABV, 45 IBU fruit-infused IPA will be coming at you in fully wrapped 6-packs, coast to coast, going out to be available Feb 1. And don't forget, Dogfish is the OG fruit IPA brewery. We started doing fruit-infused IPAs and packaging, distributing them in 1996, starting with April Hop. And then beers like 61 Minute and Hellhound. So we're super duper proud that Flesh and Blood will be coming at you in cans. So will Sequence Ale, our delicious session sour that was really been a runaway hit for us since we started bottling it. It's such a beach-friendly, boat-friendly, golf-friendly, outdoor jogging-friendly, after you jog, not while you're jogging, friendly beer. It's only 4.9 ABV. And Sequence Ale is coming at you, also trickling out starting Feb 1, full distribution April 1 in 6-packs. We love, love, love that lime and sea salt beer. So now's the part where you waited for, you crazy millennials with your little attention spans. This is the rapid fire part of Ass Dogfish, where I answer super quickly before you can say things like, you know, what are you kids talking about today? The honey badger on the internet and the YouTube, right? The honey badger just came out, right? That's pretty recent. Oh, are we going? Here we go. Rapid fire. Olde School coming out in 2017. Indeed it is. It was brewed actually this year, technicality, but it's coming out in December of 2016 to be on your shelves in 2017, ages with the best of them. Any chance we'll open a restaurant in Milton? The answer is, where you been? We've had our food truck here for years. It is open for lunch and early dinners every day, cooked over a wood grill, everything from beautiful soups to vegetarian sandwiches to pulled pork to grilled cheeses. Come try our food truck in Milton. The process for picking names of new beers is usually paddleboarding or biking and think of something crazy. I write it down and then I take it to Google and I make sure no other brewery has ever used it before, and then we copyright the crap out of that word. What is my favorite non-Dogfish Head beer at the moment? I'm drinking a Dogfish, but I'm actually wearing a sweatshirt from my buddies JF and Stefan up at Dieu du Ciel, one of the North America's coolest brew pubs in downtown Montreal. Their Péché Mortel is a beautiful, beautiful, inky 10 ABV Imperial Stout. Take a drive up to Montreal, try Péché Mortel when you run out of beer for breakfast. Cheers.